Hello, my dear friends. I welcome you all on this today's presentation. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit more about why network marketing. What is the importance of our business model in modern times? You might love network marketing. You might be skeptical about network marketing, or you just know a little bit of it. But you are confused that whether to choose network marketing over any other business option or over any other career option, be part-time or full-time, whatsoever is your choice. This presentation is going to educate you about this industry in a much deeper way. A lot of times when we talk about network marketing, we talk about having extra income source, to have some extra income. Now, why do you need an extra source of income besides your current profession? That's a very important question. Maybe you might not be pretty much satisfied with your current profession in terms of money, in terms of security, in terms of overall satisfaction, the job satisfaction. You might be open for any number of things. Now, one of the most important things is the money part. That a lot of us, it's said that a lot of people actually see that their current profession or their current income is not sufficient enough for them to have a very good lifestyle. So now, apart from talking about the good lifestyle, there are so many number of other things also which are very important, which are very crucial, which can uh, encourage you to look for another source of income. Like, for example, you can see that the cost of medical treatments are increasing all over the globe. Now, this presentation is not any country specific. I'm just taking the international scenario right now. No matter what, in which country you live in, no matter what the government is, the unemployment is steadily increasing because of automation, because of so many number of economical challenges. So unemployment, or getting paid less and less for the same profession, is a very common trend. Now, apart from that, you might have some form of education loan, or you want to pursue some education for yourself or for your kids. And the cost of education is going up and up every single day. Maybe you just want to cut down your expenses because the inflation is high. Maybe you just want to pay off the debt that you have from the past expenses, or you just want to save money for a better future because you're not sure how the things will turn out in future. Maybe you might be having some sort of savings, but you're not pretty sure like how the things will turn out in future. Or maybe you just want a better lifestyle. You have a profession where you're just making enough money to survive, but to have a better lifestyle you need extra income. Or maybe you want to fulfill your dreams. And when I talk about dreams, it's not that you just want some extra 200 to $300 a month apart from your regular income. That's not your dream. I'm talking about dreams that you had when you were a teenager, when you were growing up. You wanted some things in life that, yes, this is something which I really want to do someday, if money and time is not a hurdle. Now, if you look around globally, I've just taken one global currency. It doesn't matter what your currency is, but this is the truth all over the globe that our purchasing power is steadily decreasing. If you were making the same amount of money 2 years back, then your purchasing power is lesser than before, and it's going to decrease further and further, irrespective of the currency, irrespective of the place you live in. So this is something which again you need to keep in mind, that whether your current income is increasing with this pace or not. So it can be anything, but this is something which is again a very important factor. Sometimes I give people this very practical example. Uh, if they if they deposit their money with some fixed deposit returns, and they're getting like 5 or 6% yearly returns, and at the same time currency is also going down by 5 or 6%, then they are just having the same amount of money. or even if they pay taxes, then it is a slightly lesser amount of money. So money is melting. If you're not making more and more money, if you're just relying on past savings, then it is definitely a wake up call for you, because money is losing its purchasing power all over the globe, irrespective of where you are. Now, what are the options that we have in front of us? We are not only talking about network marketing, we're just talking about a regular professional guy who has spent a couple of years of his life learning some skills, and currently he's involved in some sort of profession. Now, if he wants to make some extra money, so what are the options that he has? Uh, it might be another job, but as we all know that we have like 24 hours in a day, and with your current job or anything extra, there is certain limitation to to your health, or anything, where you can't just simply jump around to another job, or you can have two jobs or three jobs in a row. Maybe you just want to start your own business, you have some business idea, but as we all know, business requires a lot of investment. It requires a lot of recurring expenditures, where you spend money on a monthly basis. And on top of it, if you don't come from a business family background, then you'll be having a very hard time finding someone to teach you how to do the business. Because let's be honest, if somebody has a shop in an area and he's running a good business there, he's not going to teach you to become his competitor. Of course not. So starting your own business involves a lot of risk, it involves a lot of investment, it takes time, because when your investments are big, then in order for you to get back to the break-even level, it requires lot of time and patience. And statistically speaking, a lot of new businesses fail. So you might be having some business idea, but because you don't have the courage, or you don't have the investment to back it up, then definitely it's not that something which is for everyone. Now, there's another option nowadays, where people think that, okay, I will just sit around my house, I will just simply trade in stock market, I will just invest in stock market, and boom, I will become rich. But let me give you a very straightforward truth. Just like any other thing, it's also a profession with a very high failure rate. Approximately 94% of the people, they lose money within just first 6 months to 1 year time frame. So they lose almost all of their money what they invest in this. And it also requires lots of patience, it requires a lot of training, and it is again not for everyone. Not everyone can learn those skills in a very short span of time. And on top of it, there are very few people who can actually teach you or coach you to become a trader. And most of the people out there, they are just trying to sell you some package. Now, there's another very popular option that is called as being an affiliate. Now, what is being an affiliate at first place? So, affiliate means that you just associate yourself with a well-established brand, and you just promote it, and you earn commissions on that. Now, this is something where you don't need to invest a lot of money, number one thing. Number two, you don't need to have a lot of inventory at your place to run this business. You don't need a very big lucrative office to run this affiliate marketing business. And you can build this business right from the comfort of your home. And this is exactly the model of our business, which is like, you can actually build the business right from the comfort of your home, and you don't have to compromise with your current job or with your current profession. You can do it in part-time. So that's another option of being an affiliate. Now, the direct selling as the industry option gives you 5 edges. Number one thing is that the startup cost is very low, which means is that if you want to start your own business and if money is the problem, then definitely direct selling industry is an answer for you, because over here the startup cost is very low, and it's like almost close to nothing. If I talk about the investment cost, I usually tell people, like, if you're paying the rent for your shop in a traditional business, it may be like 3 to 5 months location rent. That's the maximum investment involved in our business. Another thing is that you don't need to have any other monthly expenses. You don't need a shop. You don't need a place. You don't need lawyers. You don't need shippers who are taking care of this or all these things. You don't need any of these things. You can actually start building the business from day one without having any extra expenses. The only expenses that you're going to have is electricity and internet connection at your place. And if you're meeting someone face to face, then maybe a cup of coffee or a tea. If I talk about the business industry size, it is more than $180+ billion industry globally, on a global scale. By the way, the music industry is less than 100 billion US dollars. So you can just understand the size of this industry. Another thing is that it has a global presence, which means is that if you are in a profession where you have to relocate yourself from one place to another, be it inside a country or you have to change countries, or if you want to have that flexibility to build your business anywhere across the globe, then global presence is a very, very powerful option, which none of the traditional business owners have, which you have over here. This is not something very small. This is very huge thing. Just inquire on internet how much investment it takes to establish any entity into another country, another foreign country. But over here in direct selling, especially with us, you are getting a platform where you can build your business in 50+ countries without thinking about all the legal setups and all those things. Company takes care of all of this. And on top of every other thing is the education, because it's a proven fact that the most precious thing on this earth is between your 2 ears. So education is something which is very crucial, very important. And over here, you get to learn from the professionals. And unlike a traditional business model where the other person who is an experienced guy who is successful in the industry, in the same industry, sees you as a potential competitor. But over here, the person who has experienced success will be happy to help you, because when you become successful, he becomes even more successful. So that's the power of this industry. So that is why you not only get a theoretical education, you get practical education as well. You get practical support as well, which is missing out in a traditional business model. So, my dear friends, I have just given you a straightforward analysis of the direct selling industry from a neutral point of view. So it does not have any bias or anything. You can just think on this, what I've shared with you so far, and just sit down and analyze whatever I've shared with you and weigh your options. And if you think that direct selling makes sense based on all these data which I've shared with you, then get back to the person who has shared this video with you, and we will be happy to work out with you and to see if this is a fit for you. So thank you so much, friends, for watching this video. See you. Bye-bye.